Today I want to talk about Roy Williams, Kyle Pitts, Calvin Johnson. I'll talk about that and why those three people are together after the bumper.
Don't be cornering me. Hold up. Time. You gotta help me with that corner shit.
What's up, kid folks? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button because I upload a video every single day. It's always college football related, sports related. We have a good time. Today, I want to talk about how much I really hate this day. I can't stand April Fool's Day because every sports Twitter account, every sports Instagram account, every sports Facebook page, Snapchat, TikTok that you know about is going to try to drop a joke on you and pull a fast one. They're going to get their Sid Fitch on, and they're going to say that they have discovered the art of the pitch and they throw 189 miles per hour. Like, just earlier this morning, I looked at North Carolina basketball's Twitter account with side eye because they chose to drop the Roy Williams release today. Look, even if you're the kind of mark that is just going to go all in on that, you deserve the right to wait until tomorrow to see if Roy Williams shows up to work. If you're going to drop this kind of news on today, you deserve all the flack that you get because this is garbage. I can't stand this, right? Especially as a person that works in news and a person that needs to keep up with the news cycle. April Fool's Day gets thrown in the dumpster for me, man. This is trash day. But since we're here, we'll talk about something that happened yesterday, which Kyle Pitts showed out once again. Earlier in his preparation for his pro day, he dropped 4.46 in the 40-yard dash. He went faster than that, just about 4.4 in the 40-yard dash. 6'5", 240 pounds. He is being compared to Megatron. The man said that when he talked to NFL teams, they have not been talking to him about playing any other position other than tight end. And I thought, fine, call it the Kyle Pitts position. Because the man is going to be as lethal as a hitman with a Desert Eagle in his lap. All right? The man is going to be out there like Mossad with an Uzi. He's just going to be that much of a killer. You can't cover him. Line him up at tight end, wide receiver, slot back, half back. I don't give a damn. You put him at quarterback. He's going to make it happen because he's that kind of an athlete with those sorts of hands. The comparisons that he is drawing in these workouts, though, is to Calvin Johnson, a.k.a. Megatron. And for those of y'all that don't know, Calvin Johnson got the nickname Megatron off the Transformers first movie when you saw your man's Optimus Prime come flying out of there making plays, and you saw your man's Megatron coming out there making better plays. Megatron is out here to get buckets. Like, you put it up there, he gonna go get it. That's how the dude playing for the Detroit Lions got that name. But also, Kyle Pitts is not no Megatron. Full stop. That's not to shade Kyle Pitts. I just gave him all of his flowers. He was the best wide receiver in the SEC East. And if he played in the SEC West, oh my God, we got to see him go head up against Devontae Smith. That was great. We also got to see him go head up against the best that Alabama could put in front of him, whether it be Daniel Wright or Jordan Battle or Pat Surtain or Josh Jobe, Malachi Moore, Malachi Nelson's 2023 quarterback. Dude was a monster. Right? Like, we know he could play. We know that he gonna get his. You can only hope to contain him. But Megatron was just another dude, man. That's another level altogether. Like, Megatron is up there with AD as an absolute mutant. A graduate of Xavier's gifted school for youngsters, okay? It's in his genes. That man is unquestionably one of the greatest wide receivers to ever live based on sheer athleticism and what he produced, but also Detroit. Also, he's faster and bigger than Kyle Pitts. Megatron is 5 pounds heavier and hit 4.34 in the 40-yard dash. And more than that, dude went to Georgia Tech. And Paul Johnson, who don't change up his steez for nobody, said, coming out of this triple option at the Rambling Wreck, no, we're going to throw it up to Calvin Johnson because we got Calvin Johnson. Like, what the hell is Calvin Johnson doing at Georgia Tech is a great question that we will answer another day. But the man was getting buckets at Georgia Tech. The man was getting buckets at Detroit. Neither one of them things ain't been no good, right? Like, they were actually their best they had been in years about the same time, right? Like, Detroit Lions made that one playoff game, and Georgia Tech won a national championship early 90s. Ain't been that good since. So when you talk about Georgia Tech, you talk about what comes out of there, You're always going to point to Megatron. You're always going to point to, you know, that lethal weapon 3 that they had with Kenny Anderson and whatnot at the point. But, you know, it was falling off right after Stephon Marbury decided he wasn't going to go to school there. And then we had Calvin Johnson show up, say, I'm going to make it happen. I always wonder why Georgia Tech just doesn't absolutely go all in on recruiting, because you in Atlanta. You know how easy it would be for me to recruit at Atlanta? I don't give a damn what the academic standards are. I can make it happen, okay? It's Atlanta. You know the music scene in Atlanta? You know the sports teams in Atlanta? You know how much delicious chocolate is in Atlanta? You know how many girls is in Atlanta? You know, yo, I'm the head coach of Georgia Tech. What are you doing, Jeff Collins? Get on this. Like, I would make this happen. They can recruit to Morehouse. And Morehouse is an all-dude school. But you can't recruit to Georgia Tech? Get up out of here, man. Anyway, I think that Kyle Pitts going to be a monster, and I think there's a great question as to whether or not that dude would be wide receiver 1. Probably not, but it's a good question. We don't ever say that about a tight end. The question now is, does Kyle Pitts get out of the top 10? Probably, because we put more of an emphasis on the wide receiver play, on the quarterback play, and the offensive line play. But if I could see him there, does Cincinnati go get Jamar Chase? Or do they go get Kyle Pitts? Or do they go get Penei Sewell? What's to stop the Falcons from going to get Kyle Pitts? Do they need a quarterback that much? Maybe. No, on down the line. Teddy Bridgewater and that man Kyle Pitts. Oh my God. With McCaffrey in the backfield. You see where I'm going with this, right? And don't let him fall to my Dallas Cowboys. Don't let him do it. I know that the Dallas Cowboys is looking somewhere else, and they like every year we talk about the defensive back they're going to go get. Hell nah. Kyle Pitts is still there. You better go get him. I don't want to hear about no Caleb Farley. You better go get Kyle Pitts. Dak Prescott, Kyle Pitts, Mari Cooper. You must be outside your mind if you don't think that that's just delicious. That's it for me. Deuces.